Let's get one thing straight. Mental toughness? It's not something you're born with. It's not some magic gift only for elite athletes or Navy SEALs. Nope. It is a skill, a system. And you know what? Just like a muscle, you can train it. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to break down this system, step by step, and unlock that potential I know is already inside you.
You know that feeling, right? You're on a run, you're deep into a project, and just every single part of you is screaming, "Stop! I'm done! Quit!" It feels like you have absolutely nothing left in the tank. But what if I told you that feeling is basically a lie?
Okay, so get this. Research actually shows that when your mind is telling you you're completely tapped out, you've only used about 40% of what you're really capable of. Your brain is this incredible survival machine, you know? It's hardwired to send out those stop signals way early to save energy. It's a safety feature, for sure, but it's also the very thing holding you back.
So, the big question is, how do we push past that 40% wall? Well, it all starts with the hardest step of them all, getting brutally honest with yourself and facing the unvarnished truth about where you are right now.
This right here is the accountability mirror, and it is the bedrock of this entire system. Why? Because you can't fix a problem you won't admit you have. This is all about looking yourself square in the eye and just dropping the excuses, the sugarcoating, the blaming other people, all of it.
And listen, this isn't just some fancy metaphor. I mean, you literally do this. Stand in front of a real mirror, talk out loud about what you're good at and where you're falling short. Then, get yourself some sticky notes, write down your biggest goals, and slap them right on that mirror. You'll have to face your reality and your ambition every single morning and every single night. No hiding.
And that's the whole point. The mirror forces you to confront reality, day in and day out. It systematically rips away denial, which is, without a doubt, the #1 enemy of progress. Once that denial is gone, that's when the real work can actually start.
Okay, so now that we've faced the truth, it's time to build our toolkit. I want you to think of these next 3 things as the weapons and armor you're going to use to fight those internal battles. It's time to gear up.
Our first tool is all about callousing the mind. Think about it. When you lift weights, you get calluses on your hands, right? It makes them tougher. Well, the same thing works for your mind. You expose it to small, controlled discomforts, and it gets tougher. I'm talking about a 30-second cold shower, taking the stairs, doing just one more rep. These little daily challenges build massive resilience over time.
Next up, you're going to build your victory bank. This is a real, written log of every single challenge you've ever overcome, every success you've ever had, big or small. Then, when you're facing something new and that doubt starts to creep in, you open the bank. This isn't about ego. It's about evidence. It's cold, hard proof that you've been in tough spots before and you came out on top.
And the final tool in the kit? Controlling your self-talk. That little voice in your head, yeah, it pretty much runs the show. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions drive your actions. Most of us have this whiny, complaining voice in there. The goal isn't to replace it with some fake, over-the-top positivity. Nah, it's about replacing it with simple, direct, constructive commands.
And look how practical this is. On the left, you've got that classic defeating thought, I can't do this anymore. It's so emotional, so final. But look at the right. The command, just do 2 more minutes. It's not emotional. It's a simple, actionable instruction. It takes something that feels impossible and breaks it down into something you can actually do. That's how you take control back.
Okay, so we have the tools. But tools are pretty useless if they just sit in the toolbox, right? This is where we build them into a daily system that creates unstoppable, relentless momentum.
And this simple routine puts everything we've talked about into practice. In the morning, you face your mirror goals and you knock out a hard task first. During the day, you actively look for one small discomfort and you intentionally push past that 40% feeling just once. And at night, you deposit a win in your victory bank and you get ready for the next day. It's a powerful cycle of growth.
And that's the real secret sauce of the system. It's not about some single heroic effort. It's the compound effect of these small, consistent actions. Over time, your discipline becomes a habit, and that habit is so much stronger than your fleeting emotions or your motivation on any given day. You learn to act because it's what you do, not because you feel like it.
All right, for our final piece, we're going to zoom out from the daily actions to the whole philosophy. Because this isn't just some 30-day challenge. This is a fundamental shift in how you see yourself and your entire life's journey.
This quote right here, this says it all. The real goal is to actually change your identity.
You stop trying to be disciplined, and you just become a disciplined person. You become the kind of person who embraces hard things, who finishes what they start. It's about who you are, not just what you do.
And that is the never finished mindset. Look, true mental toughness doesn't have a finish line. You don't just arrive one day and everything's easy. It is the humble, day in, day out commitment to the process itself. The process of just showing up to get 1% better every single day.
So I'll leave you with this question. Not about tomorrow or next week. It's about right now. Based on everything we just talked about, what is the one small discomfort you are going to intentionally choose to face today?